All right, all right. Shalom, shalom. Let's start off by saying Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kol Haloyim Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakat Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessed salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad, the Akim and Akwat that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that this lesson is edifying. It's the brother Shuab Mawan back at you with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be called Say Ah. All right. And it's going to go off of a post that I put up on Instagram that's circling around the web. All right. And basically shows you going into, I guess that's what it seemed like to me. It was going down someone's throat with a camera on those that have, the yo jabba jabba. All right. And what it's basically showing you is showing you what that bow on the go does, you see, and how it spreads out through the body. Okay. And this is why we continually keep telling people to stay away from that, man, and not trust in this damn devil. This devil has nothing but destruction coming down our way, man. Give me 1 second. Let's see. There you go. I had the banner set up for New Year's. We passed that already. So yeah, basically what it's going to show you is going to show you how the camera goes down someone's throat and what's inside their body, from taking that yo jabba jabba. All right. And this is what's inside of all these people. And you can only imagine for those that have taken 4, 5, plus the and one. That shit, man, is literally breaking your body down, and you can only imagine what's inside these people's bodies, you see. And then when the time comes that they crank up that frequency that we've been talking about for a while, man, all that shit is gonna finally work the way it's supposed to work. You see, because the real agenda behind it is getting your they want to get that technology in your body, you see, and it all is going to go hand in hand for when they turn on these frequencies. That's going to make it what, it's going to alternate everything, man. It's going to turn everything out in your body. All right, to the point where you're literally going to have razor sharp, edges inside your body, and people going to be hurling blood. People going to be just dropping because their insides is getting chopped up. Remember, this is 2022, the year of the turn up. So these pretty much, they about to turn everything up. They about to turn everything on. You see, everything that has been that's been part of this agenda to come. All right, they're gonna turn it up this year, man. They're gonna turn it right on and see how useful these technologies are. You're finally about to witness the true test and see what's gonna happen to these people. All right, so let me real quick go into the video. All right. Matter of fact, let me show you what this does. All right. Slack it. You know what? Gotta share my screen. There you go. Let me open this up and show you exactly what's about to happen.
Сегодня я вам покажу, что происходит с водой, когда рядом с ней расположен включенный мобильный телефон. Он включен именно когда идет вызов. Пока выключенный. Сейчас я набираю номер. И смотрите, что будет происходить. Вот он, вызов пошел. Смотрите, что теперь. Ну. Вызов идет, если вы можете смотреть, видите. Такая вот непонятная хреновина. Интересно, в голове у нас то же самое творится. Когда я первый раз это обнаружил, даже страшно стало. Ну все, я выключаю. Вот, пожалуйста, все. Так не действует ничего. Как только мы опять звоним, ну, вот он пошел вызов, и вот он, пожалуйста. Что это за явление? Я такого еще не встречал, не видел. И смотреть страшно и противно. Все, всем пока.
See, that's some creepy ass shit. Salakia. That's some creepy ass shit right there. All right. And we've been telling you this is what's being put in your body, all right, on a high level. All right. And matter of fact, hey, if you into movies, they showed that in that movie Carnage that just came out not so long ago. You see, he couldn't function without him actually being in a host. All right. And you know, with this technology,
Fluid. This dark liquid was invented by NASA early in the space program for use in outer space.
Look at this shit. That shit was just going off by itself. Let me get up out of that. That was crazy as hell. But you know, they showed that in that, like I said, in that movie, you know, Carnage, and it couldn't live without a host. So it's the same thing they're doing to you, you know, putting this yo jabba jabba in you. The only way it's gonna really function is by it having a host. All right. And your body itself is made out of frequencies, and you know, you can almost say your body has like some type of Wi-Fi in it naturally, you know, because your I believe your heart has, I forgot what they're called. I think it's something like electronodes, something like that. And it pumps like an electricity through your body, kind of. You see? So that's what activates these things. And then on top of that, our people live in the age of what? Of just a straight phone. So they constantly have a phone on them. Imagine when these people are talking on the phone, what it's doing inside their body. You see how this guy turned it on and turned it off, and how it reacted. When it was off, it didn't move, but when he turned it on, it moved. It opened up. All right. So imagine when these people are constantly talking on their phone, how it reacts inside their body. All right. And this is exactly why they're giving out right now. You know, I don't know how it is around everybody else's way. I know around my way, they're constantly putting in mailboxes these flyers for you to get these I don't even want to use the word like that, but that 5G telephone, basically. You see, they want you to have that 5G telephone or better, and they're giving it to you dirt cheap. You see, $600-700 phones, all right, giving them to you for fucking $50 because they want to make sure that you have that in your possession when the time comes for them to basically, you know, turn all that on. And this is funny too, because I ain't never seen this right here. This thing right here. Look at this shit. This should just pop up out of nowhere. Never seen that shit while I'm on. Weird as hell. Going up and down. Probably messing with my shit. But you know, this is what they want in your possession is that those phones. So when all these, you know, these frequency towers get turned on, all right, it's all going to work hand in hand with what you have in your body. All right. So we just seen what happens when this shit has certain frequencies hit it. Now, this is the main part of the video that I wanted to show. All right. You know what? I'm not even going to really play the sound of what he's saying. All right. But if you look, this is in someone's throat going down. And look, all this right here that you see, this is literally that bow on the go that we're talking about, that we just seen on that other video. You see? And then you got this extra shit that's you know, mucus buildup and all that, like it says. But hey, the guy's speaking about what this is, this all this black, all these things right here. This is that bow on the go. You see, and when that technology get turned up, all right, all that shit is gonna open up. It's gonna open up in your body and cause straight it's gonna basically turn it into like razor sharp. I seen a video where it was talking about that it's supposed to open up like razor sharp edges. You see, and then people gonna start getting cut up inside, you know, internally bleeding. That's why they're gonna be coming up, coughing up blood. All right. All that shit is in your bloodstream, you know, alternating your DNA to the point where, you know, we've been talking about that for a while. You know, these people gonna turn out, they're gonna be like the night of the living dead out there, you know? And people laugh when we say things like that because they think it's not possible. They think that that shit is only, you know, in movies. Well, you know what? These movies are going to be turned into reality, you know, right before your eyes. And ultimately, it's Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai allowing these things to be done this way, you know, because great judgment is being brought upon this place, man. All right. So, man, this shit is heavy right here. Just to see that, let me see, right? That shit right there look crazy. You see? Imagine that shit just opening up in your body. This is the main one. Yeah, right there. All this right here is just going to open up once them frequency levels hit. And who knows how these people going to react to that shit, man. Oh, man, that shit is just, that shit look disgusting. Just thinking about it. And this is why you got to have Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man, because we don't want no sauce one of the Satan's devices. All right. Matter of fact, let's grab that. Let me go to that real quick. This is This is 2 Corinthians 2:11, and it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. You see, and by you taking these things and putting trust in this damn devil, all right, he's getting an advantage of you, man. All right, let's go into this word advantage. All right, and it says plano secteo, planisecteo.
Strong's G 4122, planecteo.
All right, and it says to have more or greater part or share, to be superior, excel, surpass, have an advantage over. You see, you're giving him that advantage to do what he pleases, to be superior over you, to have what? Control over you. All right, let me see what this word superior comes up as, which I know what superior means, but I like to see what these words, you be finding these different meanings. High ranking, we know that. Quality, let me see if there's something else here. Nah. I know if I put it, let me see if word etymology online, superior. Higher, upper, situated above, upper. All right, it stayed the same pretty much. All right, but going back, all right, like I said, he's gonna have an advantage over you, okay? and he's going to be superior over you to the point where he's going to be able to control you, right? And that goes into what? You know, that goes into let me get that. Revelations 13 and I think it's 14. Revelations and 14. All right. And it says, and he does, I'll start at 13, and it says, and he does great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles. You see? And these people have been deceived by the means of those miracles, because the miracles go into what? Technology. All right. Which ultimately all this technology is going to lead to what? It's going to lead to that MOTB. All right. What we speak about on 16. You see? Where he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive that thing in their right hand. All right. Or in their foreheads. All right. And when you go into that word foreheads, that goes all the way into the root word of meta, which is the reason why they promoting this metaverse. You see? And then this mark that we speak about, it's an actual physical mark. All right. Because when you go into the word mark, it goes into charagma. All right. Then it goes into charax. All right. Which all that is basically, you know what? Let me bring it out. I'll get back to that. All right. When you go into that root word of the marca, the marque. All right. It goes into that charagma. All right, which it says a stamping and printed mark. All right, so this is going to be an actual what? It's going to be actual a thing carved into you, you see, and it's going to be a physical mark, and it basically represents what? A mark stamped on the forehead or on the right hand as the badge of the followers of the anti-Hamashiachs, you see, showing that you are against Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, you are that ultimate mark, that ultimate slave that they want you to be. All right. And then it goes into Karax, which is a pail or a stake. All right. Which they using the tool that they're using to push it into you. It looks exactly like a cross, and it's pretty much a stake going into your skin. You see? And then when you go into that word, when it keeps going into the next verse, all the way down, it says, in that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here's wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. All right. When you go into that word, all right, 300 score, that 303 score and 6, it goes into Chi Phi stigma. All right. Which stigma, okay, goes into, let me see if they have it here. Nah, they're gonna go into Greek alphabet. Let me see, this is it. Yep, stigma. Okay. Stigma goes into what? A marked, pricked, or branded upon the body. To ancient Oriental usage, slaves and soldiers bore the name of the stamp of their master. You see, so you're gonna be that ultimate slave owned by your master, who? Master Esau. All right. And then it says into their bodies, to indicate what master or general they belong to. All right. So you're gonna belong to this society. All right. So, you know, it all goes hand in hand of why they want this into you, and all roads are going to lead back to what? To that MOTB. All right. So we are not ignorant of Satan's devices. All right. We're not going to give him an advantage. We are not ignorant. Let's see what ignorant goes into agnoeo, to be ignorant, to not to know. See, not to understand. You see, we're not going to be foolish and not understand what's going on. All right, we're not going to close our eyes not to know these things, man. We have our eyes wide open. You see, this is why we're doing the works of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, which has been given to us through the Spirit, the answers of what's to come. All right, we have that almanac, you know, like if you ever seen, you know, what do you call it, that movie, Back to the Future, you know, Biff had that almanac and he was able to what? Predict what was going to happen in the future. So by us having his word, we have that almanac to predict what's about to come. This is how we've been telling you over and over, starting with the elders and apostles for 30 plus years, all the way on down to the brothers that are new now, all right, constantly telling you over and over what is about to happen. You see, it says to be ignorant or not to know, not to understand, unknown, to err or sin through mistake, to be wrong. You see, you're going to end up erring and sinning because it was your mistake that you didn't want to learn about Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right, so you became ignorant, all right, and understood not the things that were going to come upon us. And what eventually happened was that you put your trust in man. All right, Isaiah 30. Let me start from the top. And it says, woe to the rebellious children, all right, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. You see, that walk to go down into Egypt, which today America's that modern day Egypt. All right, that's why it tells you that in Revelations 11 and 8, all right, that we are spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt. All right, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Yeah, you putting your trust in this damn place, man. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame. You see, putting your attention and your trust in this damn system, all right, is going to be your shame. And the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion. And then you're going to be confused when all this shit happens. You see, this is why, and this is why you can't take a false gift, because they're giving you and promoting a false gift onto you. All right, and these people boasting about it. Oh, you know, look at this. I got the card. I could do this. You know, pretty much that's the spirit they in. They think that you know, we can't go back into normal, but they can, because they have this little pass that could, you know, your little hallway pass that allows you to go to the bathroom. You see? And you're boasting about it. So what's going to happen is what? All right. Slocky. This is Proverbs 25 and 14. Whoso boasteth himself of a false gift is like clouds and wind without rain. You see, yeah, because these people are boasting themselves of this false gift, but it's a gift that's going to deceive you. So what's going to happen is like clouds and wind without rain. You see, you're expecting something good out of it, but when the time comes for it to really be presented of what it is, you're going to be disappointed. Once it starts reacting in your body the way it's supposed to react, you're going to be disappointed. You're going to wish that you never fucking listened to this damn government, that you never took this damn gift that they were giving out there for free, all right, making you feel like it was going to save you, it was going to help you, all right? This is why you can't trust your enemy, man. He always has a hidden agenda behind everything, man, all right? So therefore, it's going to be like clouds and wind without rain, you see? Shalom, shalom, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Barakatah. That's right. This is 2 Samuel 22 and 31. As for Yahweh, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord is tried. He is a buckler of all them that trust in him. You see? So your shield, all right, your buckler, All right, your protection is going to be Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Matter of fact, was to tell you not to put your trust in man than to put confidence. Salakia, I said that wrong. Put your trust in the Lord rather than to put confidence in man. KJV. This is Psalms 118:8, and it says it is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. You see, and this is what you want to do. You want to trust in the Lord at all times, man. All right. That's why it tells you that Proverbs 18:10 tells you what? The name of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. All right. That's our safe haven right there, man. All right. That's our safe spot. Can never go wrong. All right. Pulling out the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. This is Ecclesiastes 2:10, and it says, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken, or whom did he ever displease that called upon him? You see, so you can't be confounded if you have Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right. That's why it says if Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai be for us, what can man do unto me? All right. Nothing, because you have Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You have the source that's controlling everything out there, man. Controlling the good and the evil. All right. Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. See, I, the Lord, do these things. So he is in control of all things, man. All right. Matter of fact, let me grab same chapter 33. All right, to show that he is in control. This is 33:13, and it says, as the clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it at his pleasure, so man is in the hand of him that made him, to render to them as liketh him best. You see, so he gives it. All right, it's his movie. He's gonna let it be the way he wants it to be. All right. And then it says, good is set against evil and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner and the sinner against the godly. All right. And that's why, because it's perfect balance. You see, a false balance is an abomination to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So this is pure balance. You have good and evil. You have life and death. All right. So going back. That's right. This is John 15:4. Abide in me and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself except it abide in the vine, and that vine is Yahushua. You see, no more can ye except ye abide in me. See, you're not going to be able to make it out here unless you have the source. All right, and the source is Yahushua. All right, he is the mediator between you and Yahweh. All right, and in order for you to have mercy be brought upon you from Yahweh, you have to go through Yahweh Shai. All right. You cannot get to the Father except it be through Yahweh Shai. All right. This is why we say Yahweh Bahashem, which means in the name Yahweh Shai. All right. So let me go back. Yeah, let me finish this up. This is Proverbs 25:14. Whoso boasteth himself of a false gift is like clouds and wind without rain. Let me see what this false gift goes into. Let's go with false. Yeah, lie. You see, lie, deception, disappointment. You see, fraud. These are all what attributes of who? The devil, man. All right, Satan is. And it says fraudulent, wrongfully. All right. Without a cause, deceit. All these is, oh man, all these is just straight lying words. Yep, lying words. Because that's what this devil does, man. What is that scripture where it says about him lying words? It's a couple of them. I know one is the wicked is estranged from the womb. As soon as they be born and become out speaking lies. All right, but there's another one, I think it's in Psalms, where it says, man, I forgot how it goes. All right, but yeah, this devil, man, is all about lies. All right, John 8:44, it explains how our people have taken on the way of Daddy Esau. All right, and our people are the same exact way. Let's go to gift of false. So we already know it's a lie, deceitful, deception, gift, reward. All right, which it goes back into Matawan. Gives presents, offerings, which at the end of the day, what does it tell you? Matter of fact, what does it tell you in as Ecclesiastes? I think yeah, Ecclesiastes 7:7. And it says, surely oppression make a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Yeah, because a gift will blind you. You see, that gift will blind you. All right. Let's see what it says for destroyeth. All right. Abad. Perish. Vanish. Make you go astray. You see, these gifts that they're giving you. All right. Telling you, oh, this is going to work for you. It's going to keep you safe. And every time they telling you that shit, you see, all these people done took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they already done came out with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new ones. So what you gonna do now? You see? You're gonna continually keep taking them shits? All right? So it says perish, vanish, go astray. All right? Basically, it blinds you, man. Blot out. And what's crazy is that what? By you taking this gift, your name is going to be blotted out from the kingdom of heaven, because you're putting, whoever take that gift, you're going to take the next gift after this, which we already know what that is. All right. That's going into what? That karax. All right. With that stigma. All right. To give up as lost. Yeah. You end up giving up on life. You gave up your faith. You see, you gave up on your faith with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua the moment you went out there and you put your trust and your confidence in man instead of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. All right. This is Psalms 52:3. Thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness. You see, which at the end of the day, our people love evil, man. So I tells you that in Jeremiah 4:22. You see, my people are Sodom's children. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no but to do righteousness, they have no understanding. Let me just bring it out because I'm not. That was a beautiful precept though. Jeremiah 4:22. And it says, for my people is foolish, they have not known me, they are Sodom's children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. You see, they have no understanding to do righteousness, man. They rather continually keep doing wickedness, all right, because they're filled with sin upon sin. And when you do sin upon sin, man, it becomes a natural element. It becomes your natural habitat for you to continually keep doing wicked. You know, you don't feel right unless you doing wickedly. You see, unless you have a true, because I don't want to say a true heart, because the heart is deceitful above all things, man, and desperately wicked. Who can know it? Jeremiah 17:9. All right, but you know, yeah, I just lost my train of thought. What I was gonna say, Salakia. I just lost my train of thought, literally. It's all good though. But continuing on, all right, these people love to do wickedly, man. Oh, that's what I was saying. these people, the more they do their wickedness, they are content with it. You see, it becomes a natural thing to them. And why? Because this society is full of evil. All right. And pretty much this place is upside down, turned upside down. So these people are constantly marinating in evil, man, to the point where they think it's normal. And then this devil himself, woe unto them that take good for that let me get that real quick. Isaiah 5, woe unto them that call good evil. Isaiah 5:20. It says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet, sweet for bitter. You see, because they they've been caught up in evil so long that they think it's normal, and it's because this damn devil putting it out the way he does, make you believe that it's all good to be evil. And that's why they hate us. They hate him that rebuketh at the gate, because the moment we come in righteousness, we're against this devil's ways. Like it tells you in Wisdom of Solomon, that 2nd chapter. All right, we're here to what? Reprove his thoughts. All right, to call him a fraud, to basically expose him that he ain't shit but the devil. That's been sent on that left-hand side to destroy everything. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So this place that's what makes this place not our rest. Micah 2:10. This place is definitely not our rest. And if you think you can get rest in here, man, I don't know what type of rest you got. All right. So, oh yeah, that's what I had. Matter of fact, I do got them right here. Yeah, let me grab that real quick. Isaiah 32. And 7, and it says, the instruments also of the churl are evil. He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. All right. So let's go into this word churl. All right. Which is, it says scoundrel. Connive, I believe that's how you say that. Connive, something like that. It says niggardly. Niggardly. Man. Let's see, what's the root word? To seize, contain, measure. All right. To sustain, to support, nourish. All right. Let's see. To be present, make provision, receive, sustain, provide, sustenance. There you go, sustenance. Let me see what I wanna. So the whole thing is, it says the instruments of the churl are evil. Yeah, all right. So the instruments of basically going into the wicked, the scoundrels, you see? Because if you go into scoundrel, man, that's someone that's just straight wicked, man. All right. Matter of fact, did they not try to call the Indians back in the day scoundrels, I believe? Matter of fact, let me see. I'm not going to that word scoundrel. A dishonest or unscrupulous person, a rogue, a lying scoundrel admitted that he was married to another woman. All right, good for nothing, reprobate, unprincipled person. Yeah, that's Esau. You see, he good for nothing. What's his name? Ashashua, something like that. I believe that's how you say it. All right, means wasted away is he. You see, good for nothing. You got a reprobate mind, absolutely a reprobate mind, which is why The rest of these 2/3 have a reprobate mind because they want to be like what? They want to be like Daddy Esau and follow in his footsteps. All right, unprincipled person. Yeah, this person is unprincipled. You see, he has no principles, no morals whatsoever. He could care less. He don't even care about his own people. He don't even care about himself. You see, a cheater, absolutely. Fraud, yep. They're forgers of lies, like it tells you in 13 and 5, 13 and 4. All right, they are forgers of lies. Okay, a trickster, yep. Everything is tricks with him. He's a cunning hunter. Cunning hunters have tricks up their sleeve all day long. All right, a bastard. Yeah, he fatherless because Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is not dealing with him. You see, what did he say? I love Jacob, but I hate Esau. You see, so that means the father ain't dealing with him. All right, he's a beast. A SOB. You see, a rat, swine, absolutely. Snake. Yeah, see, this all goes back to what? The snake in the Garden of Eden. You see, he's the beast today. That beast system. Oh man. All right, scumbag. Yep, he's the true scum of the earth, and then tries to make us look like we're that scum. Shit, he even calls him a butthole over here. Damn, there was all these words. They coming out with the straight. Oh, vagabond, beautiful. You see, vagabond. Did Yahweh Bashim Yahushua not tell Cain? Did he not tell Cain in the beginning that he was going to be a fugitive and a vagabond? See, a vagabond is someone that wanders, has no home. That's why he's the biggest culture vulture, always going to everybody else to take their land, to take their homes, because he has none. All right, persecute. He was a vagabond and what was the other word? A fugitive. All right. And a fugitive goes into what? Someone that's running away from their persecution. He's been doing that this whole time, man. He's literally been running from his persecution for a long time and always trying to run. That's why he's hiding now, hiding in those mountains, in the water stations, you see, in the space stations, okay, in these underground bunkers, all that. You see, but they're gonna be pulled out of those rat holes. All right, so it says, go back. It says the instruments, okay? I'm going to that word instruments, which we know what that means, but good for edification's sake. Article, vessel, implement. All right, yeah. He wants to implement what? The MOTB into you. All right. Apparatus. Ooh, look at this. implement of hunting or war. See, going back to him being that cunning hunter. That's what he's about. War. His blessing was the sword. All right. His blessing was to be slick as a cunning hunter. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, that's pretty. All right, so go back and it says the instruments of the churl are evil. He deviseth wicked devices. Yeah, he plans these wicked devices to destroy the poor. All right, with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. All right, and it goes back to what? 2 Corinthians 2:11. Be not ignorant to Satan's devices. All right, and he uses devices to destroy the poor constantly. What is it? Micah 2:1. Yep. Woe unto them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. You see? And these devils will literally devise iniquity all day, all night, can't sleep unless they come out with a plan on how to trap Jake into the works, how to snare him. You see? And then it says, and they covet fields and take them by violence in the houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. And this is why we were discontinued from our heritage, you know, them having that upper hand above us, you know, using their sword, their blessing. All right. So let me go back. What was I? It was Isaiah 32:7. All right, let me finish reading that. The instruments also of the true are evil. He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. Let me get Psalms 64, right? 5. And it says, they encourage themselves in the evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? All right. And they think that nobody's up to their works. You see, to the 2/3 is secret, but to us is not. You see, because Yahweh Bashim Yahushua revealed his secrets unto the servants, the prophets. And this is why it says right here, hide me. All right. Because you had David that was saying what, man? He was praying basically, saying what? Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Yeah, because they do their things in secret. You see, but us through the Spirit, man, we have the answers. We're going back to that what? That almanac. All right. Let me go back to what did I have? Oh, yeah, I had something else in here. Yep. This is 30:12, Isaiah, and it says, wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach, ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. You see? And that's what's going to happen. You're going to instantly be upset. You're going to be instantly hit with destruction. All right? Because why? You wanted to trust in oppression than to trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. All right. And when you get shit like that in your body and they're about to crank up this 5G, man, I know you got to be just regretting it. You know, you got these videos leaking out all over the place, man, and these people don't take heed of these things, man. These people will still go out there and go get another one just to be fucking having pleasure for a bit. All right. What did it tell you when, let me grab that real quick. Hebrews 11 and 25, and it says, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of Yahweh than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. You see? So these people rather go out there, have enjoyments of the world, of the flesh, pleasures of sin, than to actually suffer with us, man. You see, we are the opposite. We'll suffer the affliction with our people, man, because we know that that shit out there ain't nothing for it. Ain't nothing out there anymore for us to enjoy. You see, this place is so turned upside down, man. What is there to actually really enjoy yourself in? Everything is fucking bullshit. It's fake. Matter of fact, I had another scripture that's popped up in my head when I was reading this. Choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of Yahweh than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. Oh, man. Lord willing to come back to me. All right. But again, these people rather have a good old time, all right, than to actually, you know, do the right thing. It's too boring for them. These people, going back to what I said before, they're so caught up in sins and pleasures, all right, that feels normal to them. So when they try to be righteous, that shit don't sit in their stomach right. They sitting there like, man, this is just a boring ass life, man. Just reading all day and just learning. Nah, I can't do that. See, because Jake, that's why they say if you ever want to hide something from a nigga, you put it in a book, because they know that Jake ain't gonna read. Jake don't want to do no work. All they want to do is have fun over and over and over again. All right. Matter of fact, I got that scripture now. She that liveth in pleasure, KJV. This is 1 Timothy 5 and 6. All right. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. All right. And this is talking about a woman. But hey, are we not considered as a woman also? Us being the men, the elect of this truth. All right. We are considered what? That delicate and comely woman. So she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. You see, you want to have pleasures of this society that's going to only last you and be temporary for a bit. You see, you already good as dead by you having pleasures of this world, man. That's why we were dead before. Before we came into this truth, we were what? The valley of the dry bones, meaning that we were dead. And we were dead to who? Yahushai. All right. We was just doing so much wickedness that we were literally completely dead. He didn't want nothing to do with us. But then he brought us back with mercy, all right, and gave us this truth and gave us a chance. So we're no longer dead anymore to the society. I mean, Salaki, we're no longer dead to Yahushai. We're dead to the society, all right, because we're no longer moving in the ways of this world. But we're not dead to Yahushai. We're actually life, all right. We are given life through Yahushai. Like it tells you in John 66, 6 and 63. And it says, but it is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. You see, the pleasures of this world, that's the flesh. That shit don't profit you anything. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. See, you're back to life, you know. You have been brought back to life with that breath that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua has given us, like it talks about in Ezekiel 37, you know, that we will wake up once he put that breath back up in us. And now we have an actual chance of, you know, in hopes that we can get up on those chariots, that we can have salvation. Because we still got to hope for it, man. We are prisoners of hope at the end of the day. Right? But yeah, that's pretty much the point. All right, just wanted to bring that out, man. That's some shit right here. This is, look at that shit, man. Horrible, horrible, man. That right there, that shit is just some freaky shit to look at, man. And when they turn this shit up, all right, when they turn up this you know, this technology that they've been talking about for a while, and actually they're talking about that they're prolonging it, they're delaying it for another 2 weeks, which I wouldn't trust this devil for nothing, you see. But if they do, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It's gonna come at one point. It's about to be rolled out. It's already in play. It's already set up. You see, everything is set up already. That's why it took so long. They've been setting up this whole time, you know, to push it out at the right moment. All right, and it's been exactly. You know, there was that one video that has been circulating. All right, let me grab that real quick. This one right here. Where is it at? Which one was it? I thought I had it right here. No, in this damn devils, they done move that shit around. Oh, right here. Slacky.
This pandemic started or was declared March 11th, 2020. We know that January 5th, 2022 is when they're doing all of the 5G rollout. Guess how many days between those two dates there are? 666.
See? These devils know exactly what they're doing, man. All right? And when you go into the years, the 3 years that they've been doing it in, 2020 plus 2021 plus 2022, and you drop all the zeros, it equals the same exact number. it goes into that number of what? 666. So we know something's about to go down this whole year. This is why Apostle Tahar coined this year that year of turning up, man, because Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is gonna turn up. Listen, we've been in these in what was today's date? Yeah, 4 days into this new year. There's been so much shit going on in 4 days alone, because all of it just carried on into the new year. That was already, going. We was already going through things, but in the last 4 days, the news has been so crazy with different topics. All right, and all these topics is straight wickedness, man. That just goes to show 4 days into it and how much shit we've already gone through and heard that's about to come down on us. All right. And there's still what? You got 365 days in a year. So we got 361 more. It's going to be a hell of a year, man. Hell of a year. And this is why you got to what? Have Yahweh Bashim Yahushua on your side, man. If you ain't got Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, destruction is coming upon these people, man. All right. So, hey, Lord willing, it was edifying. So with that being said, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Call Haloyim, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakat Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad, the Akim and the Akwat that was listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing, that the lesson was edifying. To the next one, Shalom.